Before going into the other details, we would like to show you some small clipping about my speech when I entered the Lok Sabha in the year 2014. In the very first speech, I spoke about reduction of emissions using the biofuel and also introduction of e-vehicles, requesting the concessions to be extended for e-vehicles in 2014 itself, in the maiden speech. I would like to play those 2-3 sentences what I spoke on that day. I request Honorable Finance Minister to consider some more measures to give the fillip for our economy. The current account deficit is mainly due to the rise in imports rather than the rise in the exports. The import component, what we are importing, should be reduced, sir. In this context, the decision of the government to blend the ethanol into the petroleum products, which can reduce the import of crude oil, will definitely help contain the current account deficit, sir. Not only that, I request the government to consider to give the tax concessions for the automobiles which will run on power, on electricity, rather than the petrol and diesel, sir. If we reduce that, then the import of crude oil will be reduced, the foreign exchange will be saved. If the automobiles are run on power, electricity, then the import of crude oil can be reduced. Therefore, I request the government to consider to give all tax exemptions for the automobile industry which produce the e-vehicles which run on electricity rather than the petrol and the diesel, sir. This type of innovative decisions will help the country to have good economy. I hope the Bharatiya Janata Party-led NDA government will definitely take new steps to revive the economy in the country and save the country from policy paralysis and take the country forward, sir. The main purpose of having today's press conference is to highlight the introduction of e-vehicles in Raj Bhavan and also appealing to the public that there is a very good scheme offered by Government of India and Government of Odisha for every citizen to set up their own rooftop solar system on their houses. And with a request, if the power is not available, how much difficulty one faces, everybody knows. If such type of power generation is within your hands, why don't you try to generate at least a proportion of something which you consume? Let us generate at least to some extent of what we consume. With that slogan, I appeal to all the citizens to think about this rooftop solar system to establish on their houses so that their power bills will be coming down, their economic condition will improve, and also they are contributing to the environment. And my request to all of them, if they install rooftop solar, if they are generating their own power, please use the power for your transportation needs. If you are having a two-wheeler, please change your vehicle to e-two-wheeler. If you are using a car, please change your vehicle to e-car. Then there will be no expenditure
on your part to spend on petrol or diesel, the power you are generating can be used for your transport needs, requirements. Your transportation will be free of cost. Therefore, these things should be taken to the large number of people in the society, encourage them, and to go for this rooftop solar systems is the major objective. In this connection, I would like to emphasize that Government of India, Honorable Prime Minister has announced a scheme, PM Suryaghar Mufti Bijli Yojana, where Government of India has announced subsidy. For 1 kilowatt, I think about 30,000. For 2 kilowatts, it is 60,000. For 3 kilowatts, it is 78,000. And I am very much appreciative of the effort of the government of Odisha, under the leadership of our Deputy Chief Minister. Government of Odisha is giving additional subsidy to this, whatever the subsidy that Government of India extends. For 1 kilowatt, it is about 25,000. 2 kilowatts, it is about 50,000. 3 kilowatts, it is about 60,000. If you add up both the subsidies, for 1 kilowatt, it comes to 55,000. Almost, it is the cost of the 1 kilowatt rooftop solar system. Maybe the beneficiary required to pay about 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 rupees. Suppose if we invest 5,000 rupees in 1 kilowatt system, the power bill he saves with the rooftop system, the amount he saves will be at least 500% of the investment of the 5,000. Minimum 1,000, 1,500 to 2,000 rupees he will be able to save in his power bills. Similarly, 2 kilowatt system. Similarly, 3 kilowatt system. I think this type of facility, this type of state subsidy extending to this PM Suryaghar Yojana is not anywhere in the country, in any of the states. Therefore, I wholeheartedly appreciate the efforts of Government of Odisha to encourage the people to have this rooftop system for generation of solar power and also reducing their power bills and household expenditure. When you talk about solar energy, I will give one example. Like the Germany, where there are only about 100 sunny days in a year, they use solar energy to the maximum benefit of their usage. Only 100 days in Europe you will have sunny days. But in our country, in India, fortunately we have 300 sunny days out of 365 days in a year. When Germany is utilizing the power, solar power, why not in India utilize to the full extent of the resource what we have? Therefore, if you are not utilizing this, we will be doing injustice not only to the economy of the country, not only to the environment of the society, and for some other benefits. Therefore, my strong appeal to all citizens is that the investment one individual has to make is very small amount in establishing this rooftop solar system on their houses. That is one objective, that to appeal to the public to go for solar systems. I appeal to the media also to take forward this message to the people I wanted to convey to the people through you, and I wish that you will definitely take this message to the people in an effective manner. I think now what initiatives we have taken in Raj Bhavan can be shown in a 2-minute video.
Raj Bhavan, Odisha takes initiative towards greener tomorrow. Harnessing the power of the sun, Raj Bhavan, Odisha is embracing a greener future. A 150 kilowatt solar plant already in place. Another 400 kilowatts on the way. The campus is well on its way to becoming a net zero energy destination. A new fleet of Made in India electric vehicles marks a significant step towards sustainable mobility. From Honorable Governor Carcade to two-wheelers, every ride supports cleaner, greener transport. This shift moves us closer to a quieter, cleaner and more responsible tomorrow. A key highlight is the green EV buggy. Small yet impactful. It's a symbol of our commitment to a sustainable future. These efforts reflect a strong dedication to reducing carbon emissions and building a pollution-free environment. It's more than just a choice. It's the path we have chosen to follow. Raj Bhavan, Odisha takes initiative towards greener tomorrow. Harnessing the power of the sun, Raj Bhavan, Odisha is embracing a greener future. A 150 kilowatt solar plant already in place. Another 400 kilowatts on the way. The campus is well on its way to becoming a net zero energy destination. A new fleet of Made in India electric vehicles marks a significant step towards sustainable mobility. From Honorable Governor Carcade to two-wheelers, every ride supports cleaner, greener transport. This shift moves us closer to a quieter, cleaner and more responsible tomorrow. A key highlight is the green EV buggy. Small yet impactful. It's a symbol of our commitment to a sustainable future. These efforts reflect a strong dedication to reducing carbon emissions and building a pollution-free environment. It's more than just a choice. It's the path we have chosen to follow.
We have also replaced the two-wheelers of the Raj Bhavan. 7 two-wheelers are being replaced by the electric two-wheelers. And Government of India now is taking lot of steps to see that the carbon emissions are reduced. Honorable Prime Minister's ambitious program of blending ethanol in petrol to the extent of 20% by 2025. I think already we have achieved the 20%. And government is considering to enhance from 20% to 30%, whether it is possible to go for it. I think this will go a long way, not only in improving the environment, but also in reducing the import of crude oil, which will help our country in so many ways. I think with this green initiative, we will be doing our bit to the cause of environment. Thank you. I request Honorable Deputy Chief Minister to say a few words about this initiative.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency Dr. Babu Kambhampati, Energy Secretary Shri Vishal Dev, friends from the electronic and print media, first and foremost, I am truly indebted to Honorable Governor, His Excellency Dr. Babu Kambhampati, for having taken the initiative of converting the entire Raj Bhavan into renewable energy, putting in the RE generation into the Raj Bhavan and trying to change the vehicles. The Government of India, Honorable Prime Minister, has been mentioning and speaking at the various forums, and he's been asking all government vehicles should be replaced, petrol and diesel vehicles should be replaced with EVs, and the petrol diesel vehicles should be scrapped. We have taken a policy decision to, in a phased manner, to go about it, and the only thing what His Excellency has explained as to why Odisha government had to support the PM Surya Ghar Yojana, because we were finding it a little difficult. People were not coming forward. So the government of Odisha decided that we have to give a kind of top-up so that the beneficiaries also come forward. Now we have started moving fast. All government offices and other offices of the government are being converted to solar power. We are also now in the process of putting in RE ACs and other equipment. The first step that the government is trying to initiate is that all employees of the government of Odisha who come to the secretariat should go for EV vehicles, and otherwise passes would not be issued to them to enter the secretariat. I mean, some kind of initiative needs to be taken, otherwise people will not come forward. We will keep waiting. Vehicles which are older than 20 years are also plying on the road. Emissions continue. And I think the Honorable Governor has led from the front. And on behalf of the people of Odisha, on behalf of the government of Odisha, I would like to thank Your Excellency for the initiative that you have taken and for having called this press conference, because as he has rightly mentioned, that you have to carry this message forward to the people to adapt and adopt this initiative. I thank him, His Excellency, once again for this initiative. Thank you so much, sir.
I request Shri Vishal Devji, Principal Secretary, Energy, to speak.
Honorable Governor, sir, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, sir, friends from the Raj Bhavan, my colleagues from the Energy Department, and friends from the electronic and print media. Very good afternoon to you all. There is an adage that charity begins at home. I think we could not have had a better example today of making this adage come true. Honorable Governor has taken the initiative of introducing RE. In Raj Bhavan, there is a 150 kilowatt plant that has already been set up. There is another 400 kilowatt plant that is going to be set up, and the initiative to change all the vehicles to EV-driven vehicles. The government of Odisha had also come out with a scheme for encouraging more people adopting EV vehicles, there is a subsidy that the government provides. PM Surya Ghar is going to be a very, very important initiative in our scheme of things. And as sir mentioned, for the first kilowatt, it's practically free. The people will be required to contribute just about 4,000 or 5,000 rupees for the first kilowatt. And for the second kilowatt, again, maybe about 10,000 rupees. So the subsidy is available up to 3 kilowatts. Government of India is giving 78,000. Government of Odisha is giving 60,000. So a total of 1,38,000 of subsidies available for setting up rooftop solar plants. I've got it done at my house. Deputy Chief Minister sir has also got it done at his house. And so there is an initiative of converting all government buildings to rooftop solar powered buildings. We had already done about 4 megawatts in the last few years, and now this program is being rolled out from Bhubaneswar and Cuttack, where it was taken up earlier, to the whole state. Sir, if you permit, I'd also like to inform that it's not just renewable energy, it has to be energy efficiency as well as energy conservation. So it has to be a multi-pronged approach, and this year we have a budget of about 100 crores under energy efficiency and conservation program, wherein we are introducing BLDC fans, which consume a lot less energy than conventional fans, and also having five-star rated ACs installed in all government buildings. So I would like to thank Honorable Governor for taking this initiative. I think, as Deputy CM sir said, you're leading from the front, sir, and we look forward to working and taking this forward under your guidance. Thank you so much.
I think all the e-vehicles are on display outside. I request you to just have a look at the e-vehicles which we are using now. And after your visit, after you seeing those vehicles, we will adjourn for lunch. You are all invited for lunch. Thank you.
Sir,
Any questions?
sir, माननीय राज्यपाल को अनुमति क्रमे सर बर्तमान क्वेश्चन आवर जहाँ सूचना देइथिली जहाँ क्वेश्चन जहाँ आपन सूचना देइथिली नुआ पदक्षेप इनिशिएटिव्स इन राजभवन 18 विस्मय सबरी मुहर प्रशंसा वीडियो शॉर्ट क्लिप्स देखुले शॉर्ट वीडियो क्लिप्स देखुले आवेग आसी जाइथिला जब प्रथम वीडियो देखिथिले जे माननीय राज्यपाल हिसाब से प्रथम थर नुहे और नवीकरण शक्ति चंपियन साइंस प्रवक्ता साइंस ए वीडियो 2014 मसीहार जिते बड़े माननीय सांसद थिले सेते बड़े पार्लियामेंट रे बजेट प्रस्ताव आगत बड़े जहाँ कही ताहाको केंद्र सरकार मध्य ग्रहण करते जिते बड़े जोड़ी जाइछंती अलिभा पदचिन्ह छाड़ी ए आरंभ मात्र ओडिशार प्रति परिवार प्रति घर ए वार्ता जमी पहुँचब से आज आमको आमंत्रण एवं गणमाध्यम साजिबे यही अभियान समर्थ सूत्रधर तेबे आज जो टॉपिक उपरे माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय आपको संबोधित करले से टॉपिक रिलेटेड जदि क्वेश्चन थाए आपण माने जनक पर जने क्वेश्चन करि पारंती अनुरोध जो मैंने क्वेश्चन करेंगे हाथ रेज कले माइक्रोफोन देवार व्यवस्था करूँ.
Sir, good evening. This is Jajati Mohanty representing Nandighosh TV. So this is nice to be see the Governor House is under solar power. So we would like to know 550 kilowatt I think expected in very soon within Raj Bhavan. So what is the consumption in Raj Bhavan and what will be the about surplus power, sir?
We are consuming about 50,000 units per month. I think 550 kilowatts of power will generate more than 50,000 units per month. Now 150 units which is in existence, we are generating about 16,000 units minimum per month. This is a simple calculation. 1 kilowatt system will generate per day 4 units of power. You can just multiply it, that's enough.
Sir, I am Kaustubh Das. I am the editor of Odisha Bhaskar. First, I will give thanks to Honorable Governor and the initiative he has taken. And my question would be to Deputy Chief Minister, sir, and Principal Secretary. Most of the general public are not aware about what is the way of installation and how they will approach and what is the way to get the subsidies. So what initiative has been taken by the state government and the energy department?
So the state subsidy part was launched on the 24th of April on the Panchayati Raj Divas. We have released advertisements in all major newspapers. There are TVCs. There are 6 TVCs which have been designed and they are running on television channels, almost all. At all levels in cities, districts, towns, blocks and Gram Panchayat, we've taken hoardings. For example, at Gram Panchayat level, there's one hoarding talking about the scheme and it gives the website where people can go and register. In addition, all the DISCOMs have been asked to deploy teams to visit blocks, villages, Gram Panchayats and accept applications and support them in submitting applications. Households also, yes.
Sir, my name is Ashok Pradhan. I represent Times of India. My question is to the Energy Minister and the Energy Secretary. While the government is pushing for e-vehicles, and when people generally have just one vehicle, a major problem is there are not enough public recharge points. So there is apprehension that if you are going with a vehicle and it stops midway, so there are no recharge point, say within 2 or 5 kilometers. So what is the government plan to have enough recharge points in future?
No problem.
Thank you. That's a smart
question.
I'll just want to respond to you and to all of you that the state government has taken an initiative of setting up e-vehicle charge centers wherever people in the marketplaces or in even residential buildings, high-rise buildings, we are planning to provide EV charge centers where people can charge apart from the petrol pumps. They will set up EV charge centers so that you don't face any difficulty. Apart from that, the government is also planning that in case somebody's battery has run out, we are planning to have multiple battery centers where you can just go and give your your battery which has got discharged, pick up another battery, fix it and move. So that you are not, if you have to go long distance also, you can change your battery and keep continuing with your journey. I hope that answers your question. Thank you.
To the earlier question, what is the awareness, how you will create for the public? I am very happy to announce, recently I had a district review meeting in Ganjam at Gopalpur. The district collector was informing me that 19,000 applications they have already received in the district. That means people are slowly aware. Taking
3 lakh applications.
Yeah. With regard to the charging, you need not worry about charging. For a two-wheeler, you can just take a plug point in your house and you can charge during the night time. It will charge 100% in the given 8 hours time. Suppose if you forget to charge, that is a different issue, the problem you face with your cell phone. If you don't charge your cell phone, what will happen? Like that, some occasional issues may arise, but normally, if everybody is careful about charging their own vehicle, it can be charged at his own house through having a plug point in a house. You need not go anywhere. Even for the cars. If the car also, if you have 15 amperes plug point, is enough to charge your car during the night time. Therefore, you need not go to any charging point. Only when you want my charge should be fast. Within 45 minutes or 1 hour, my total battery should be charged. Then you have to approach the fast charging point. Then you have to go somewhere where the fast charging facility is available. My experience within this 1 month is that wherever you go, there are fast chargers available at every place. We went to Gopalpur, I had a night halt there. Then we were inquiring about charge points. Mayfair Hotel is having a fast charging point. And I went to Visakhapatnam. We were thinking where to charge. Our ADC, where they stayed in a hotel, that is 4-point Sheraton, there is a charge point. All hotels nowadays are having all these fast charging points. Therefore, people need not worry about charging issues. It is already, almost all the infrastructure is on course. You need not worry about charging.
Sir, namaste. This is Suvasis from the Telegraph. Sir, it seems you are in a mission mode. You are visiting the districts. You have already visited Ganjam. You have already visited Puri, and also taken review meeting there. Sir, what is your feelings that whether the central schemes have been implemented successfully in Odisha? What is your feeling exactly? And whether the people have got the benefits of the double engine government?
My primary objective of having review meetings in districts is to assess how far the Government of India programs are being implemented at the ground level. Whether it is Prime Minister's Jeevan Suraksha Bima Yojana, I would like to ask you one question. How many of you have enrolled yourselves in Pradhana Mantri Jeevan Suraksha Bima Yojana? Please raise your hands. 1, 2, 3. See, as an elite section like you, if the enrollment is so poor, what can we expect from the poor people staying in a very remote village, not knowing anything about the scheme and how to enroll themselves? Therefore, when I am trying to understand this problem, I am trying to motivate the bankers, because the scheme should be implemented by the bank people. The simple enrollment of the scheme is very easy. Wherever you have an account in any bank, you go to the bank branch manager, give a letter on white paper, I am willing to join in this particular scheme. Please debit 20 rupees from my account and enroll me into the scheme. You will be enrolled and your name will be entered into the portal. From the inception of the scheme, I enrolled myself into the scheme. That is the personal accident insurance scheme. Of course, now I am not the member. Why? Because the scheme is applicable only up to the age of 70. I crossed 70. Therefore, I am not eligible to enroll into that. My appeal to all of you, I believe that all of you have bank accounts in one bank or the other. Please approach your branch manager and give a letter on white paper and enroll yourselves. The family will get the benefit of 2 lakh of rupees if there is any problem in an accident. That is called Jeevan Suraksha Bima Yojana. The second important scheme is Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. It is the life insurance scheme. life insurance scheme is applicable up to the age of 50. The people who are having the age of less than 50 years, they can pay 436 rupees from his account and request the branch manager to enroll into Jivana Jyoti Bima Yojana. The benefit of the scheme is if there is any casualty, even for the natural death, the life is insured to the extent of 2 lakh of rupees. My simple point is that if anybody wants to have life insurance policy of 2 lakhs, whether it is Life Insurance Corporation of India or any other life insurance companies like SBI Life, HDFC Life, or you name it, any private company or government company, if you want to have 2 lakh policy, the premium will be in thousands. The premium you have to pay per year is in thousands. Whereas in this particular Pradhana Mantri Jivana Jyoti Bima Yojana, the premium is 436 rupees. Those people who would like to avail insurance scheme, they can have a very good benefit of enrolling themselves into this particular scheme. Therefore, my point is that people are aware of the schemes. When people are aware, they don't know how to enroll themselves into the schemes. Even in such gatherings where so much of elite people are present, when I was inquiring, the enrollment is only 5 to 10% maximum. Therefore, I am trying to motivate the bankers, you create awareness among your account holders. There is such and such scheme available to you. If somebody knows that there is a scheme like this, if 20 rupees is paid, his life is insured against accident for 2 lakhs, can anybody refuse or deny to join that scheme in the present days? Nobody will deny. Okay, 20 rupees, no problem. But enrollment is not to the extent what we desire. Why? These problems I am able to identify. I am motivating the bankers to enroll. I was telling them that they were saying that the target given to us is so and so number, 1 lakh. We have completed, we have exceeded the target. Then I used to ask them, I am not bothered about your target exceeding and all that. How many SB accounts you have in your branch? 3 lakhs. Out of 3 lakhs, you are setting target as 1 lakh or 50,000, 60,000. But my target is every account holder has to be covered. That is my objective. Therefore, you have a lot of gap to cover. Please try to do for more number of people. Like that, I was motivating them, explaining them. When the government of India is interested to give the common man this type of benefit, why you want to deny that benefit to the people? Please explain and try to do. Similarly, Mudra scheme. Mudra scheme is modified for the last so many years in such a way that you name the economic activity, that economic activity is covered under Mudra scheme. Name any type of activity, it is covered under Mudra scheme. People need not give any guarantee. Without guarantee, that loan is to be given. But I am observing in some district, okay, those who are already in business, with whom they are very confident that the money can be recovered, they are selecting such type of people. But the idea of the scheme is that to encourage youngsters, newcomers, having some good ideas, economic ideas, and make them entrepreneurs. That is the idea of that particular scheme. Therefore, I am encouraging the bankers to identify the youth coming out of the educational institutions having some interest to start some economic enterprise, to encourage such type of people and see that maximum number of mudra loans are being given. I am visiting the beneficiaries of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana urban and rural. I think in housing scheme, the government of Odisha has given instructions to all the district collectors to enroll all eligible beneficiaries under the scheme. They are enrolling on saturation basis and they are preparing the DPRs, submitting to Government of India. 100% may not be given in the very first year, but over a period of some duration, the Government of India is also interested to saturate all eligible beneficiaries. Like that, my primary interest is to see that how this Government of India schemes can be applicable to as many people as possible in the districts. Similarly, PM Suryagar Mufti Bijli Yojana, this is also Government of India scheme. This also we have to encourage people to get benefit of that. Like that, I can mention number of schemes that are being rolled out from Government of India. In addition to Government of India schemes, the state government is having some other schemes, like giving minimum support price of paddy to the extent of 3,100 a quintal, and Subhadra scheme, giving 50,000 over a period of 5 years to every woman. I was inquiring about the implementation, how that implementation is being done in that particular district. I am inquiring and encouraging them to cover the maximum beneficiaries. The objective is to see that the benefits reach to the maximum number of people.
Sir, this is Arabinda from PTI. I wanted to know whether the government has any plan to make it mandatory for all the government quarters to utilize this solar power, and employees make it mandatory to use these e-vehicles.
Yes, we have decided to make it mandatory for government officers to use solar power in the government quarters, number one. Number two, we have started with the government quarters. It will take us a little time because the vendors, and even if you heard the Energy Secretary, he mentioned when was the scheme launched? On 24th of April, just a few days back. So, to implement it and take it to its logical conclusion, it will take us some time. But the initiative has started, and regarding the e-vehicles also, we are coming out with the policy very soon. Thank you.
Sir,
Those who are interested in setting up of rooftop solar, just please contact your DISCOM representative in our area. They will take up everything. They will identify, give you the integrator, and they will take all steps to see whatever technical feasibility and all that to be given. They will take care of everything.
Good afternoon, sir. It's an honor to be here. My name is Urissa. I think this is more of a personal or a selfish question rather. I work for a humble media company called Olive Ridley Media, and a lot of the consumer profiling we do shows that a huge part of the decision-making process is actually the youth. So the kid sitting at the dinner table saying that, hey, dad, we should buy this EV or we should go for this house, right? So, sir, do you have any programs or any methods by which you're reaching out to the youth and getting the message passed, or is that yet to be discovered?
What is that question?
Reaching out to the youth about the government programs, specifically to the youth because they are decision making.
Yeah, youth is also an important factor because as I mentioned, every college student is eligible to enroll into these schemes. He can have accident insurance scheme, he can have life insurance scheme, he can have in his own house this rooftop solar scheme. all these schemes, youth are eligible. Therefore, whenever I go to a college or the university to address the students, I used to mention all about this to create awareness to them. I also appeal to the managements of those institutions to call the bankers and make them aware of what the schemes are available and how to join those schemes.
So with your permission, I would just like to add, we all have a responsibility to the future generation. We have to leave a better world for them. So collectively, we all have to work to ensure that whatever schemes are being launched by the government reaches the last mile. The person at the, जो कहते हैं ना, दरिद्र सीमा की अंतिम कड़ी पे जो खड़ा है, उसके पास पहुंचाना है. And you all have a major role in that. Thank you.
Sir, here, sir. Sir, I am Akshay Shah representing ACNH and Deccan Chronicle. First of all, I must congratulate Raj Bhavan because you are leading from the front, as sir said, because you are sending out a strong message about the use and utility of this green initiative. I have a small question, input of which will be good to incorporate in our storage. I just want to know how many vehicles running on fossil fuel did Raj Bhavan possess prior to transitioning to these e-vehicles, and how much cost the Raj Bhavan was incurring in that respect. Secondly, how much cost you are incurring towards paying the electricity bill?
I think that information is not that much required, but I can give you. Cost of e-vehicles range from 7 lakhs to 1 crore 25 lakhs. EV is available even at 7 lakh. EVs are available of some make up to 1.25, 1.5 crores. But the Raj Bhavan has not picked up the vehicles which cost 1.25 crores. Raj Bhavan has picked up the vehicles manufactured by the Indian company, which is costing only 32 lakhs. Like Innova Krista or whatever the make which we normally use, equivalent to that cost we have acquired. Vehicle cost of Mahindra, the latest vehicle 9E is 32 lakhs. And how many power saving you are asking?
How much cost you are saving in the respect of fuel?
Saving in fuel?
Fuel, yeah.
Sir, his question was about the fuel, sir. How much were we spending on fuel earlier and what is the saving now?
Fuel will be saved to the extent of 4 vehicles replacement. Whatever the fuel, diesel and petrol being consumed by 4 vehicles, to the extent of 4 vehicles, because we have replaced 4 EVs, only for 4 vehicle fuel will be saved. Maybe per month 2,000, 3,000 per vehicle. The April bill has come down by 45% of the March bill. Our ADC is in charge of the transport. Definitely there will be saving. Power saving will be after 4 or 5 months, it will be 100%. We are paying around 3 lakh of rupees per month now. I think after installing this 400 kilowatts solar rooftop solar system, the power bill of Raj Bhavan, Bhubaneswar will be almost zero. Yeah, maybe in some months we may be exporting the power to the grid. For example, I installed this rooftop solar system in the year 2016 at Visakhapatnam. Nowadays I am not staying in Visakhapatnam for many days. Therefore, my power bill is always in negative. Therefore, the department owes me money instead of my paying the bill to them. definitely there is an advantage.
sir. So धन्यवाद sir.
Sir, last question. Sir, you have given us the permission to ask you a question related to this scheme. Sir, how do you rate your government in implementing all these schemes? Exactly, you are the leader of the team. How do you rate your team in implementing all this Government of India scheme in Odisha?
My tenure is only small. Only January I came here. Let me make some effort for some more time.
Sir, धन्यवाद sir. वर्तमान sir.
Investment in Raj Bhavan for generating 150 kilowatt.
Sir, it is a thumb rule. As I told you that 1 kilowatt will produce 4 units in a day. It is a thumb rule. Per kilowatt, the expenditure will be about 50,000 to 55,000, depending upon the make of the solar panels. Per kilowatt, it will be around 50 to 55, less than 60,000.
सर वर्तमान आम जो ई कार ई स्कूटी व्यवस्था कराई राज्य तरफ ता देखा आपण मैंने फोटो वीडियो शूट करेंगे तापर आपण मानक अनेक अनेक धन्यवाद कृतज्ञता साधुवाद बजे राजभवन तरफ सर्ट नोटिस आसिक आपण ए कार्य को सफलता कर समस्त तरफ माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय को आम कृतज्ञता ज्ञापन करवा समस्त तरफ कारण राजभवन सरकार एवं लोक मान भर आप संपर्क सेतु तैयारुवे एवं आम कृतज्ञता जनइबू माननीय उपमुख्यमंत्री महोदय को सम्माननीय प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी एनर्जी डिपार्टमेंट को प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी गवर्नर सार और समस्त को पुणी थे धन्यवाद दूँ बर्तमान आम ई स्कूटर और ई कार व्यवस्था जो कराई देखा एवं समस्त को निवेदन से देखा फोटो वीडियो शूट करापर आम लंच रे जॉइन करवा.
Thank you.
Offset. Bringing in the rhythm, what you're feeling is the vibe. About to make a dream and wanna race it to the tribe. Offset, let's end, so I join the tribe. Offset. Never see me cause I'm racing against the time. Wanna hear you scream.